Brother Afzal says his father says that his beard is too long and it makes him look old, and he wants him to shorten it. What is the ruling on that? The ruling from the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ is that the Prophet himself had a big beard and he never ever touched it or shortened it. The companions were asked by the tabi'een, did the Prophet ﷺ recite Quran in silent prayers, Dhuhr and Asr? And they said yes. So the tabi'een said, how do you know if it's silent? The companion said that we used to see his beard from behind him, because we were behind him, trembling, which means that his jaw is moving and the beard moves when he speaks, alayhi salatu wasalam. So this is an authentic hadith that the Prophet's beard was big. Now the scholars differed. Some say, and this is the most authentic opinion, that you must not touch your beard at all. So even if it's this long, you should not touch it. Unless it becomes harmful in the sense that your beard is like a meter long. So when you walk, you trip on it. Or when you eat your own beard. Or it flies and covers your hair, your face when you're driving, and this might be hazardous. Then this is an extreme case we're not addressing. The second opinion is that it is permissible to shorten your beard providing it exceeds a fist. So you can cut this. Unfortunately, nowadays people misunderstand this and they cut what exceeds the fist from on top, not on the bottom. And where did they get this from? They got this from the action and the doing of Abdullah ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with him and with his father, because he interpreted the ayah in Surah Al-Fath, where Allah says, you shall enter with the grace of Allah Azza wa Jal, the Masjid al-Haram, shaving and shortening. Allah did not say the beard. So Ibn Umar understood that shaving is for the head after Hajj, and shortening is for the beard as well. But he's the only one who understood the ayah in this way. The vast majority understood the ayah as shaving your head or shortening your hair if you don't want to shave. So the most authentic opinion, akhi, is that it is not permissible for you to cut short your beard to please your father. Focus on pleasing Allah Azza wa Jal. Now, as for the garment, your trousers, your garment, your whatever you're wearing on your waist wrapper, the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wassalam, whatever goes down the ankles, this is in hellfire. This is a punishment for those who do such a thing without any arrogance. But if there is arrogance accompanying this sin, then there are 4 punishments that Allah does not look at them, does not purify them, does not have mercy on them, and would torment them in hell severely. A'udhu billah. So the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ was as described in the authentic hadith. A man saw the Prophet ﷺ when the Prophet asked him and ordered him, uplift your garment. So the man looked at the Prophet ﷺ and said, O Prophet of Allah, my garment is torn and old and dirty. I'm not doing this out of arrogance. The Prophet said, don't I represent a role model for you? Am I not a role model for you? The man looked at the Prophet ﷺ and he says that his garment was to the middle of his leg. In another hadith, he saw a companion and he told him, uplift your garment. And then the Prophet physically went to the man and hit 4 fingers underneath the knee. So this is 4 fingers. He said, this is the garment. And if you refuse, he added another 4 fingers below the knee. So that's 8 fingers. Says here is the sunnah. And the garment must not be below the ankles. So covering the ankles is prohibited. If you draw your trousers or garment just above the ankles without covering it, there's no problem in that, inshallah. And Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.